Welcome to Inland Empire Baseball, coming to you worldwide at 66ers.com. Now, here's the voice of the Sixers, Steve Wendt.
And a good afternoon to you from Excite Ballpark in San Jose, where today the Inland Empire 66ers and the San Jose Giants get ready for Game 1 of a best-of-3 California League Championship Series. The winners of the South Division, the Angels affiliate, the Inland Empire 66ers visiting for Game 1, the San Jose Giants, of course, San Francisco's affiliate, and the North Division champs. And the team that has been the number one team overall in the Cal League this year record-wise, they're facing the team that was the hottest team in the second half. And so that is what's happening here in Silicon Valley on a gorgeous September early evening here. And for the 66ers, how did they get here? Well, they swept the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes in a 2 out of 3 in the South Divisional Series. They didn't need Game 3. They ran away with the Cal League South Division second half by 12 games, a 42-24 record after a dismal 18-48 first half. San Jose swept Fresno in the North Divisional Series 2-0, and they were the best team in the Cal League with 81-51 on the season. They won the first half title. They took the season series 8-4, winning 5 of 6 here in San Jose, but the Sixers did defeat the Giants the final 3 times they played each other in the regular season. The last time these two teams met in the California League Finals was 2013. So a lot of these guys were in elementary school. And that series ended up a sweep, 3-0. It was a best-of-5 series back there when it was the High A California League. And that was the Sixers' last California League title. So Steve Wendt with you here on the Javier Tom pregame show. The Sixers and the Giants getting ready here as San Jose, who just had a strong season overall as they finished 30 games over 500. The Sixers finished the first half 30 games under, but come back and come into this one 60-72 overall, but 0-0 in this best-of-3 series from Excite Ballpark here in San Jose. It's a great time, and we're happy you can be alongside us. The pitching matchup tonight, it'll be Keiner Martinez going for the San Jose Giants. He last pitched on the 6th of September against Modesto, allowed 3 runs on 4 hits, a home run, 3 walks, and 4 Ks. He'll be facing Dylan Jordan. And Jordan for the Sixers has been magnificent. We'll talk more about him. But the last time, most of these guys played in the postseason. Obviously, they had their early series. But, for some of them, this is their first postseason experience. But for Keiner Martinez and Dylan Jordan, they've already pitched in the Arizona Complex League playoffs this year. And Keiner Martinez, on the 26th of July, got a no decision against the ACL Rangers, giving up 1 run on 4 hits, 2 walks, and 5 Ks in 5 innings. He went 3-1 with 2 saves with a 1.90 ERA and 15 outings in the ACL, and was the Arizona Complex League's most valuable pitcher. He's the 11th best prospect in the Giants organization. So says MLB.com, and he's out of Maracay, Venezuela. Dylan Jordan last pitched on the 6th of September versus Lake Elsinore, got a no decision, giving up 2 unearned runs in that one in 3 innings. He did not face the Giants in the regular season. He was a 5th-round pick out of Vieira High School in Vieira, Florida in 2024 by the Angels. And in the Arizona Complex League prior to his promotion to Inland Empire, he had a 3.21 ERA, going 2-1. And his last ACL outing prior to his promotion to Inland Empire came on the 27th of July in the Arizona Complex League Championship, where he dominated the Arizona Complex League Giants. He allowed 1 run on 2 hits, a home run. That went to Johnny Level, who's now with San Jose and in the lineup tonight for the Giants. But what a year it was or at least a month of August for Dylan Jordan. As Jordan, in 7 starts for the Sixers, he was the August pitcher of the month in the Cal League. He went 2-0 with a .94 ERA, 28 2/3 innings, 19 hits, 30 strikeouts, and 9 walks. It was a great, great run, and we'll see what he can do in the playoffs tonight against the league's top team, the San Jose Giants. We're going to take a break here on the Javier Tom pregame show as the teams are being announced on the baselines, and that's tradition here at playoff baseball. You start a series, you line it up, and on special occasions in the game of baseball, and certainly game 1 of a championship series, is definitely that. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. You're listening to the Yahaviatom pregame show.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatom of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatom. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatom. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatom. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatom. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatom of San Manuel Nation.
We welcome you back to the Yahaviatom pregame show, and it's Sunday, so it may be game one of the playoffs, but we're going to jump into our tradition on Sundays, which is chatting with the skipper of the Sixers, Dave Stapleton. So here it is, the manager of Inland Empire, to talk about this series and spotlight some of his players. You're listening to 66ers Baseball. And welcome back. It's time now for the Yahaviatom pregame show, and it's a Cal League Championship Series edition of the Yahaviatom pregame show, and we're pleased to be rejoined by the skipper, Dave Stapleton. And Dave, I'm not going to lie to you, the last time we were doing this in San Jose, I wasn't 100% sure we'd be doing it again here in San Jose. It's been quite a turnaround for this team, and first off, congratulations to you and your staff and all the players for getting it this far. It's a pretty amazing accomplishment, but I know you know there's more meat left on the bone.
Yeah. My focus right now is tonight, and the players' focus, along with the staff. Was to kind of look back and you say, okay, where we began and all the work and all those things, and every Sunday saying the same thing of we got to trust the process and trust what we're doing. Players just begin to grow up, and added a few new players here and there, but the gist of most of the team was here, and they started to kind of feel that they had something going, and we've ended up in a good spot. So, but now the focus becomes tonight, and obviously playing tonight, day off tomorrow, and then playing Tuesday.
This is today is the thing. Today is the thing, but I would think you had to be very pleased at the Rancho series. Obviously, you got excellent pitching, and boy, I mean, that second game, we got the Rowdy Rodriguez experience, and it's been fun to watch that young man all season long. It's kind of hard to almost put into words how steady and important he has been to this squad.
Without a doubt. Good in the clubhouse. The players look up to him and understand once the umpire rolls out the ball that he's going to be ready to play. Went through a little period there in the middle where he was fatigued. It's kind of come out of that, and obviously once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. And he had last game he played was he kind of put us on his back and kind of carried us and ignited us for a seven-run inning. And so when those things can happen, those are the signs of a good player. And he's had one of those years that just says, hey, it's kind of an all-star year for him. Now it's just a matter of saying, okay, can we continue to run this out for a few more games?
I think those of us with gray hair on our heads remember a time where, you made a good play, you put your head down and got ready for the next one. And over time, there's been more room for celebration and individual joys in the game. But when I watch Rowdy play, I see that throwback kind of nose to the grindstone type of kid.
Yeah, he's just been come and do your work. It's not always been, where he comes in healthy as can be. He's played with aches and pains, but he's just come in with a thought process of, hey, I'm going to take care of today. And that is a throwback. It's a throwback to a player who just gets to the ballpark. No matter if he had, went 4 for 4 or 0 for 4, he's going to have the same approach. And he's been able to maintain that all year, and that shows some maturity on his part, especially going for his first full affiliate. There were times that I thought he had played well and deserved it to be able to be called up to IA, but I'm thankful that somebody was out there saying, no, let's leave him here, and what it's meant to this club.
this is for another day maybe, but I love when a player who's doing well, I love them when they get promoted, but also if they can stay and dominate, and then you say, all right, let's push them next spring and see if they can maybe jump a level or something like that. That's not for today, but he to me is the type of kid that that wouldn't make him blink twice, that type of faith in him.
No, he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
Not one time has he come in or ever asked, how come not me being moved up. He's just taken it day by day, and he's had a really mature attitude about, hey, I'm just going to come and do my job, not let others worry about whether somebody gets moved up or somebody's moved down. I'm just going to go and do my job, and that's refreshing to see out of a young man. And yeah, you're right. I kind of follow along that too, is let somebody prove that they're able to handle this league and able to make the next move, and he's done that, but obviously we'll have to see how fall ball goes for him, and next couple of days is what I'm thinking about, and then fall ball, and then obviously spring training.
Players that have come up have made a huge difference in this team, and young players, and one of them goes tonight in Dylan Jordan. And speaking of kind of throwback, he is a delight to watch pitch. I mean, there is just a stone-cold killer out there on the mound when he takes the slab.
Yeah, I go back to after we had clinched the division, he had to pitch the next day, and to see a young man stay focused, come in with a plan that he was going to do, and to a T, it worked for him, and to be able to see that maturity in him shows what these young players are like and what we have coming in the system. Is just for him to kind of have that approach, like, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to attack, and I'm going to do what I need to do, and keep his mind focused on that with a lot of distractions that we had, obviously winning and being able to get in, clinch the division, and then obviously getting into the playoffs. But he stayed focused on what he needed to do, and he didn't let other things bother him, all the other things that happened to go along with celebrating at that time. So it's good to see.
Yeah, it was a noon game also. This team obviously has played so well to get to this level, but there's been some consistent guys. We talked about Rowdy Rodriguez, Jorge Ruiz, Harold Cole. They've been here the whole year. One guy that maybe goes unsung, but maybe not in your office, is Johan Macias. He has, to me, for the last couple of years we've seen him, whenever he has been asked to play, he has played well. He's had times where someone's playing ahead of him, and lo and behold, next thing you know, he's out there every day. He's just one of those guys you can't keep down, is he?
Yeah, we kind of call John one of those organizational players, somebody that could go to AA, go to high A, and fill in and be able to handle himself very well. I'm glad he's been able to stay here. On the defensive side, he's just got good hands, commands. The pitchers feel confident when he's back behind them. So he's just done an unbelievable job. He got a chance to play on a daily basis, and he took advantage of it. And I tell players all the time, be ready for the moment. You don't know when it's going to happen, and so he got an opportunity to be able to kind of go out every day, and he's taking advantage of it. Not only if we would have talked to him and I would have set him down at what we do at the beginning of the year and said, hey, would you have 50 plus RBIs and bat what you're batting, we'd probably say no. But that's where the kind of year that he's had.
I know you focus on your team a lot, especially during the regular season, but obviously this is a championship series, and I'm sure you've looked at this Giants lineup. There's some guys you've seen. There's a lot of new faces. What jumps out at you at this San Jose Ball Club at this juncture?
Well, I think we can always add, position players. They've added some guys from the ACL, but it's always going to come down championship series to pitching. Mm-hmm. And they're going to have good arms. They're going to throw good arms at us, but I'm looking forward to the matchups that we have. Obviously we have Jordan going today, and with his kind of mentality, to start the first game of that, it's going to be fun to watch. And then we obviously have Trey coming back on Tuesday and Olnick on Wednesday if needed. So I'm just looking forward to the pitching matchups and what they're going to be able to do. And then obviously it comes down to bullpen. Who's going to be the team that's able to kind of work their way and get into the bullpen and see what happens. So for me, they've added some new players. We have added some new players. A mixture of both on our side, but for me, it's the pitching side that I'm looking forward to watching.
Spoken like an old pitcher.
We get in playoff times. That's what it is. When you can throw up zeros and give your team a chance to settle down, there'll be nerves that are going to be going the first game here, and it'll be the team that can kind of settle back into what they've been doing the last month and a half. And so for me, it's always kind of pitching kind of leads the way in that. Settle down, give your offense a chance to kind of get caught up, and they will. And so, yeah, it's, for me, and when you get in playoffs, it's about pitching.
Well, Dave, unfortunately we're out of time, but can't thank you enough for all your insight this season, and enjoyed watching you lead this ball club day in and day out with an even hand. It is fun to watch you teach these young men to be professionals, so appreciate you very much.
Well, I appreciate it. I have to give a shout to, obviously, the staff, Brian, Elmer, Tony, Gil, Amasa, all the staff of being able to, go through what we went through the first half and then be able to really kind of keep it together and keep these young men focused on what they need to do and how they go about their business and their work. So I get to sit back and watch it. Those guys do all the work, and so, I'd have to give a shout to them of what they've done. Devin in the weight room, of making sure that we got things, handled there and stayed healthy all year long. So I have to appreciate and thank those guys. And then obviously the fans that have been coming out and supporting us, and, we'll see them Tuesday, I'm sure. All
right. Well, you heard it. Get out there Tuesday as the Sixers will return home for Game 2. But first, Game 1 of the Championship Series. We're going to take a break. Our thanks to Dave Stapleton, the skipper of the Sixers. You're listening to the Javier pregame show.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to Excite Ballpark here in San Jose as the festivities have finished up, and now we're getting ready for the Giants to take the field, and it will be Keiner Martinez, the right-hander who pitched very well since being promoted from the Arizona Complex League, where, as we mentioned earlier in the Javier pregame show, he was the ACL Pitcher of the Year, and then promoted to San Jose at the culmination of the Giants' run. They fell to the ACL Angels in the final, and a lot of these players on both sides were involved in that. But in 6 outings, 3 starts, 22 innings, 21 hits, 30 Ks, and 11 walks for Keiner Martinez. Now let's give you the lineup for Dave Stapleton's group. A little bit of a change from the first 2 games of the playoffs. Jorge Ruiz, though, will lead off and to play right field. Rowdy Rodriguez, who had 2 homers, a single, a walk, a stolen base in the clincher at Rancho Cucamonga. He will play center field and bat second. Harold Cole, who homered in the first inning of that game to set the tone for the Sixers, he bats third. Nick Rodriguez, the second baseman, bats in the cleanup spot. It'll be Jake Monroe, the DH. A little bit of a change. Jake gets the start, batting 5th, with Kevin Brugman playing first and batting 6th. Johan Macias, the shortstop, bats 7th, with the young catcher Marlon Quintero batting in the 8th spot. And Caleb Ketchup, the left fielder, bats 9th. Sixers battery is 19 years old and 18 years old. Defensively, for the Giants in their home white, Sixers wearing their baby blue tops and gray pants. For the Giants, it'll be Lisbel Diaz in left field with Trevor Cohen in center, and Lorenzo Miola, in right field it will be Cam Maldonado in right field. So Diaz, Cohen, and Maldonado left field line to right field line. On the infield, Walker Martin's at third, Johnny Levels at the shortstop position, Lorenzo Miola's at second, and Robert Hipwell is playing first. Diego Cartaya, if that name sounds familiar, 2021-2022 was with Rancho Cucamonga, was at one point the Dodgers' top prospect, and since has had some setbacks in terms of performance, but signed with the Giants and has really secured this pitching staff, which is very talented and young, and he has made a difference for them, and he's trying to get back to his place, as he would hope, in the big leagues, as he'd made it to AAA with both the Dodgers and the Twins. So Cartaya, no stranger to the California League, but it's been a bit. So on the mound is Keinar Martinez, but Martinez, hard-throwing right-hander, good breaking ball. And let's give you the umpiring crew for this one. It will be home plate umpire, Mr. Byron Matos. At first base, Mr. Bryce Bobeldike. At second base, the crew chief, Mr. Emmanuel Perez. And at third base, Mr. Xander Huddleston. That is your Cal League umpiring crew. I'm Steve Wendt. Thrilled you could join us for the Cal League Championship Series. Game 1 from Excite Ballpark. 78 degrees right now. The wind blowing out towards left center at 16 miles per hour, so breezy. We'll see if that plays a factor. Jorge Ruiz stands in, and he swings at the first pitch and grounds it to the right side. It's taken there by Miola, and he'll put it away, throwing out Ruiz. So Ruiz now 1 for 11 in the playoffs, and here's Rowdy Rodriguez. Rodriguez will stand in with one out here in the top of the first inning. Rowdy Rodriguez, who batted .281 with 14 homers, 83 RBI, 38 steals in the regular season. And the pitch on the way is lifted in the air down the right field line. Coming on is Maldonado, and in foul ground, he'll put it away. And 2 pitches, 2 outs for Keinar Martinez. So that will bring up Harold Cole. Cole, who homered in the first inning on on Friday night at Rancho Cucamonga, will dig in, right-handed hitter, and he takes a fastball that looked pretty good but missed high, 95 miles per hour. Here's the 1-0 offering, breaking ball, and that misses off the plate. Two balls and no strikes to Harold Cole, who had 9 homers in the regular season. He's homered once in the playoffs, and he fouls this one straight back, 95 miles per hour. Cole, in the regular season, who batted .276 for Inland Empire. 2 down, top of the first, and the pitch. Fastball, swung on and missed. 95 mile per hour, four-seam fastball, top of the zone. Here's the offering on the way from Keinar Martinez. And that is called strike 3. Down looking goes Cole, and Martinez comes in and gets 3 quick outs. It's no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. The Sixers down in order in the top of the first. We'll take a break and come back with the home half, Game 1 of the Cal League Title Series. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We head to the home half of the first. Let's give you the lineup for Edwin Villegas' San Jose Giants. Johnny Level, the shortstop, will lead off. Lorenzo Miola, the second baseman, bats second, with Trevor Cohen, the center fielder, batting in the 2 spot. Lisbel Diaz, the left fielder, bats cleanup, with Diego Cartaya, the catcher, batting 5th. Third baseman Walker Martin bats 6th, with Cam Maldonado, the right fielder, batting in the 7th spot. Jeremiah Jenkins, the DH, bats 8th, and Robert Hipwell, the first baseman, bats 9th. And the first pitch from the right-hander Dylan Jordan swung on and missed by Johnny Level. Now, Level homered in the ACL title game against Jordan, who delivers a fastball that misses outside. And that was the only run that he gave up in that game for Dylan Jordan. We'll set the defense momentarily as the 1-1 offering, a breaking ball, ties him up, swing and a miss. Level, who batted .236 in 31 games, but 3 homers and 12 RBI for San Jose in the regular season, homered in the clinching game versus Fresno. He was pretty impressive. He's a switch hitter. He's batting right-handed. He fell down, basically, and hit the ball out of the ballpark still. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that is called a ball. Just missed, apparently. Breaking ball from Jordan. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Level. Here's the offering from Jordan, and that misses outside. Full count. Caleb Ketchup's in left for the Sixers with Rowdy Rodriguez in center and Jorge Ruiz in right. Ketchup, Rodriguez, Ruiz, left field line to right field line. We'll set the infield momentarily as Jordan delivers, and that misses low. So Jordan with 17 inches of sink to that, but it missed off the plate. And a leadoff walk to Johnny Level, who was 4 of 6 in stolen bases. And here's Lorenzo Miola, batted .273 in 16 games, 3 homers, 7 runs batted in. On the infield, Harold Coles at third, Johan Macias at short, Nick Rodriguez at second, Kevin Brugman at first, and Marlon Quintero catching. Sixers looking for a double play ball. We're in the home half of the first, and that fastball called a ball, just off the edge, apparently. Jordan delivers, and there is a sinker that misses low with 19 inches of run, but missed downstairs. Well, Jordan only walked 9 batters in 28 2/3 innings. Struck out 30 with the Sixers, as there's a fastball that misses inside. The count 3-0. Lorenzo Miola, who went to Stetson University, but he's from New Jersey. He's a cousin of the former Team USA goalie, Tony Miola, as the next pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. The soccer goalie. Level held by Brugman at first. The count 3-1. And the pitch, chopped foul. Another sinker with 19 inches of run, 93 miles per hour. So the count now full. Level, see if he's on the move here. He's going. The pitch is hit foul wide at third base. Edwin Villegas coaching at third base. It's Nate Keevy coaching at first for the Giants. Sixers went down in order in the top of the first. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's lined into left field knuckling, and that's going to drop. So Miola dumps one into left field, an exit speed of 75 miles per hour. And Jordan in a jam here with runners at first and second. Here's Trevor Cohen. Now, Cohen batted .327 in 28 games with 1 homer, 15 runs batted in. He's a contact guy, though. His OPS was .840. He walked 20 times, struck out only 15 times, but that's a lot for him. And this year in college, Cohen, who went to Rutgers, struck out twice. And he takes that breaking ball in there for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses outside. So Jordan fighting his command here, which has been unlike him. Although I will say his last start of the season against Lake Elsinore, he was a little bit out of the zone. And here's the next pitch. That's swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Marlon Quintero. Big swing there. But you got to remember, this is a 19-year-old. And this is the tail end of his first pro season. As a ground ball hit up the middle, waiting for Macias. He will tag out the runner, but unable to get Cohen. So by stopping between first and second, a good base running play by Miola, that kept Macias from being able to tag him out. Macias, I thought, would wait by the bag a little bit, but he didn't. Instead, he secured the hop, tagged out the runner. So it's a fielder's choice. The putout goes 4 unassisted of Miola, but over to third goes Johnny Level. Now you have runners at the corners. Here's where young Marlon Quintero's arm comes into play also. Here's Lisbel Diaz, likes to swing at the first pitch. And the first offering to him, he lays off and takes a strike. Diaz batted .269 with 10 homers and 72 runs batted in the regular season. Cohen the runner at first. Johnny Level at third. 1 out. Bottom of the first, scoreless game. Here's the pitch, and that's a slider in there for a strike. Jordan would love a double play ball. That's how they're playing up the middle. Pinching at third is Cole. Holding the runner at first is Brugman. Wind blowing out to center now as the pitch is going to jam, I should say, Diaz, and he fights it off on the first base side. 0-2 the count. On deck is Diego Cartaya, the veteran. And the pitch, ground ball up the middle, should be 2. Nick Rodriguez has it, steps on second, throws to first, double play. Jordan gets it done. The heavy sinker gets the ground ball that he needed. It goes into the books as a twin killing, and the side retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We have played an inning, scoreless, here in San Jose. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Right here, right now, Toyota.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like low 1.75% financing for up to 72 months on all 2025 Tundras, both gas and hybrids in stock, excluding Tundra Pro. All with your easy credit approval when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Nick Rodriguez will lead off for the Sixers. The left-handed batter who started that double play to end the inning. Nick Rodriguez, who batted .281 with a homer and 13 runs batted in the regular season, swings and fouls this one back, and the Sixers going after the first pitch again now. It's been a great couple games in the playoffs for Nick. He's batting .625. That's 5 for 8 with 3 doubles and an RBI. Out of Missouri State, was the Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year. And the 0-1 offering is grounded up the middle near the bag at second. Level has it. His throw is in time to get his man. And Keinar Martinez with a ground out. 6-3 the put out. And it brings up Jake Monroe. Now Monroe batted .244 in a dozen games with Inland Empire. No homers, 10 runs batted in. So 10 RBI in 12 games. Out of Louisville, Monroe was the 4th-round pick of the Angels this year. Big, strong guy. And he takes a breaking ball, and a good one for a strike. That is bite on that breaker. Here's the 0-1 offering. Fastball lined into right field, and that is a diving effort, but did he hang on? No umpire is calling for it, so is that a base hit? The umpires didn't say. Did the home plate umpire rule it out? It's a 4-man crew. They usually work in twos. They were all looking at each other, but apparently it was a great catch by Maldonado and right. Love to see a replay. Great effort on the sinking liner. And it looks like he caught it. The confusion was his sunglasses came off his hat. And so the thing that was rattling around in his glove was his sunglasses. First pitch to Kevin Brugman in there for a strike. So a great effort by Maldonado as a sharp breaker misses outside to Brugman. The count 1-1. Brugman, who in the regular season batted .225 with 4 homers and 38 runs batted in. Batting .625 in the playoffs, 5 for 8. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball and a good one for a strike. Boy, Martinez can spin that thing. And you can't imagine what he did to the Arizona Complex League with that breaking ball, commanding it. So he's ahead in the count, 1-2 with 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch. Broken back grounder, slowly hit past the mound, charging his level. His throw to first is in time. And a nice play, 2 nice defensive plays in the frame for the Giants. It's 6 up, 6 down for Keinar Martinez. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the home half of the second. Still scoreless, the Sixers and the Giants. You're listening to the Cal League Championship Series.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Dylan Jordan will go back to work as we head to the bottom of the second in a scoreless game. Jordan got out of a jam with a huge double play and in the first, whereas Keinar Martinez has retired all 6 he's faced for San Jose. Cartaya, who after signing with the Giants came to the San Jose Giants, and Cartaya in 4 games batted .235, but here in the playoffs, he's the veteran, and he takes ball 1, right-handed hitter, and he hits a ground ball to third. Harold Cole takes a funky little hop, but recovers and throws in plenty of time. And Cartaya, the former Quake, is retired. 5-3 the putout. So here's Walker Martin, left-handed batter who played 108 games. Second among players on this roster this season for San Jose. And Martin batted .234, a dozen homers, 70 runs batted in. Also had 19 doubles. And he takes ball one from Dylan Jordan. Here's the 1-0. And that's popped up on the infield, left side. And Macias, the shortstop, calling off Cole, and he'll put it away. 2 down. And here's Cam Maldonado in 17 games, batted .237 with 10 RBI. Maldonado, who went to Northeastern, a 7th-round pick this year by the Giants. Fellow Northeastern alum with Sixers right-hander Brandon Dufault. As a fastball misses just outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Maldonado in the shadows of the light post right now. And he takes that strike. Sinker with 20 inches of run. 93 miles per hour. So that's a good pitch. Here's the 1-1. And this ball is popped into right field. Here comes Jorge Ruiz. He'll put it away. And a 1-2-3 inning for Dylan Jordan. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We're through 2. Scoreless here in San Jose. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Johan Macias, the switch hitter, will bat left-handed versus the right-hander Keinar Martinez for San Jose, who has retired all 6 he's faced. And through 2 innings, no runs, no hits, no errors for the Sixers. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Giants. Macias, 270 in the regular season with 2 homers, 52 runs batted in. And he takes a strike there on the outside corner. Here's the offering from Martinez, and that's lifted in the air to shallow center. Coming on is Trevor Cohen towards the gap in left center. He'll put it away, and that's 7 up, 7 down for Keinar Martinez. So Macias, who was 4 for 7 in the playoffs, now 4 for 8, and it'll bring up Marlon Quintero. Quintero, 2 for 8 in the playoffs with a double. And the pitch on the way is a fastball down the gut at 96 miles per hour. Got the call in the corner. Challenged him right there, the inner half. Here's the 0-1. Good slider, but it misses off the plate. Well, this may be a championship series, and obviously people with rooting interests, but from my vantage point, I love to watch talented young ball players, and boy, is this guy on the mound one of them. Here's a chopper to the right side. Taking it is the second baseman, Miola. He'll throw out Quintero, and that is 2 down, and Caleb Ketchup will be the batter. The Giants, in Game 1 of the playoffs in Fresno, threw a shutout, 2-0, an exciting ball game. That was authored by Luis De La Torre and Hunter Dryden as Caleb Ketchup takes a slider for a strike. Ketchup batting .250 with 3 RBI in the playoffs. In the regular season, he batted .279 with 3 homers, 13 runs batted in. He takes that pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Outfield shading Ketchup the other way. The infield straight up. And the offering is a breaking ball that Ketchup lays off on. They'll appeal, but that's confirmed. Worth a shot for Diego Cartaya. Top of the order, Jorge Ruiz on deck. As the pitch on the way is lined and right at Johnny Level, the shortstop. So that ball hit hard, but at the shortstop for the Giants, and a line out ends the frame. That's 9 up, 9 down for the right-hander, Keinar Martinez. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We've played 2.5 scoreless here in San Jose. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Jeremiah Jenkins will lead off for the Giants. Big left-handed hitter, and he takes a pitch high and outside for ball 1. Jenkins, who in the regular season batted .230 with 4 homers. He swings through that offering. Jenkins was 5 for 18 against the Sixers in the regular season, and he takes that pitch outside. So the count 2-1. It'll be Jenkins, and then he'll be followed by Robert Hipwell, and then the top of the order, Johnny Level. As Dylan Jordan's next offering swung on and missed, the bat goes flying into the dugout, nearly took out Johnny Level. So a sinker with 19 inches of run had Jenkins lose the handle, literally. The count 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the third, scoreless game. And the pitch is chopped the facing of the dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jordan peering over the top of his glove. His 2-2 offering on the way to Jenkins is a breaking ball that misses low, so Jenkins lays off one. Jenkins, in 187 at-bats, struck out 38 times, walked 24 in the regular season. Here's the next pitch, and that misses outside, so it's a leadoff walk to the 8-hole hitter, and here's Robert Hipwell. If you're wondering about sacrifice bunts, the Giants, the entire regular season, had 14. The Sixers had 56. So Hipwell stands in, and he takes that pitch off the inside. Not by much, just missed. Byron Matos, the home plate umpire. 1-0 the count. Hipwell batted .241 with 11 homers and 66 RBI this year, and he's batting ninth. It's a ground ball to the right side. Nick Rodriguez has it. Goes to second for one. Macias is throwing plenty of time, and a double play. Jordan cooks up his second twin killing. It's a 4-6-3 double play. And here's top of the order Johnny Level, who drew the first walk issued by Jordan. And he swings at a changeup, comes up empty. Johnny Level from Cumana in the nation of Venezuela, as the pitch misses low. Another changeup. There's some great names in this series. Johnny Level's one of them. Sounds like a private eye in a 1930s movie. Here's the 1-0. Misses high and outside. So the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch. That's fouled out of play. Sinker. Well, when Dylan Jordan got to the Sixers, the fastball was more like 94, 95 when he was really humming. It's down to 92, 93, and that's fine. That's good. Lots of run. As the pitch is chopped to the right side on a breaking ball. High hop for Nick Rodriguez. He has it, and in order goes San Jose after the walk is erased on a double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Finishing the thought, though, it's a lot of innings on a young arm. But key for a pitcher like Dylan Jordan is how much movements is he getting. He's getting lots. Right now he's moving to the dugout with another shutout inning. We will head to the fourth, scoreless. The Sixers and the Giants. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like all 2025 Camry LE hybrids. Just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Well, John, I'm sorry. Keinar Martinez was perfect through the first time through the order. Now he'll face it a second time as Jorge Ruiz leads off in the fourth, and a backdoor breaking ball misses off the plate for ball one. Ruiz grounded out to second on the first pitch of the game. Here's the 1-0 offering. That breaking ball this time does get the strike zone, apparently. That's a generous call. Here's the next pitch on the way. And that's popped up. Foul ground third base side. Is there room for Walker Martin? He will just run out of room as it ends up going over to the net into the picnic area. One and two the count to Jorge Ruiz with Rowdy Rodriguez on deck and Harold Cole after that. 1-2-3 in the order for the Sixers. The outfield shading Ruiz the other way. The infield playing him to pull. At least the shortstop level is cheating up the middle. Here's the 1-2. A breaking ball tapped up the first base line, and that'll squib foul. Dave Stapleton, the Sixers skipper, coaching at third. Over at first is Brian Rupp. One and two the count to Ruiz. Scoreless game, top of the fourth. Nobody on, nobody out for the Sixers as the pitch is lashed out of play. Third base side. Beyond the left field wall here, we see the ironwork for the new clubhouse facility and offices that are being built beyond the left field wall to modernize this place. So breaking ball hit hard down the right field line, hooking, and that is a foul ball. And Ruiz giving Keinar Martinez a tough at bat here. This ballpark was built in 1942. It is charming. It is lovely. It is a wonderful atmosphere. It is also antiquated in terms of the amenities, and for the ball players, the facility is not up to the standards, so that's being changed, and for the people who work here. So, good news. Good for baseball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That misses low. 2-2 the count. Breeze continues to blow towards left center field. And the pitch swung on and fouled at the play. That was a breaking ball in the dirt, and somehow Ruiz got a piece of it. So, if anything, this at-bat might just take a little bit of the wind out of the sails for Keinar Martinez, who was rolling. Cartillo wanted a timeout, didn't get it, as here's a ground ball hit on a hop to first. It's taken by Hipwell, and he'll retire Ruiz himself. That was odd. Cartillo looked like he wanted a timeout, but there's no one on base. It would have been a pitch clock violation, so instead Martinez took a step back, then delayed, and then delivered a good pitch, a strike that got the out finally. 3 unassisted, the put out. Rowdy Rodriguez, who popped out to right his first trip, will stand in. And we'll see what they throw him first pitch after that long at bat by the batter Ruiz. And it's a breaking ball that gets the bottom of the zone. Good pitch. Here's the 0-1 offering. Breaking ball, and it's hit towards third. Stabbed by the third baseman, Martin. His throw is in time, says the base umpire, Bryce Bobeldike. Close play at first. So here's Harold Cole. See if they have a replay on that. Yep, just got him. Here's the next offering, and that's a fastball swung on and missed. So 11 up, 11 down for Keinar Martinez. He has been brilliant. Dylan Jordan has been outstanding for the Sixers, and kind of what you'd expect in playoffs. Game one, the big guns, as it were. 1-1 the count to Harold Cole. Here's the offering. Breaking ball, and that misses low. That was over the plate, but just downstairs. Here's the 2-1. Misses outside. The 3-1 offering. That is called a strike on the corner. So the count full to Harold Cole, who went down looking his first trip. And we'll see if Martinez throws the breaker here. Going for the strikeout or sticks with the heater there. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's shot foul on the third base side. That was a fastball at 97 miles per hour. Had a foot of run to it, too. A sinker there. So into the windup goes Martinez. The payoff is outside. That's ball 4. Way off the plate, and that is the first base runner. It is a 2-out walk to Harold Cole, and he'll bring up Nick Rodriguez, who grounded out to short his first trip up. Martinez comes set. Big lead for Cole, who stole in the regular season. As he's going to go on a delayed steal. The throw down is on one hop, and he'll steal the base. So Cole, who had 29 steals in the regular season, picks up his second in the postseason. And the pitch was called a strike? Yikes. So the count 0-1. So Byron Matos with a benevolent call for the pitcher there. Here's a pickoff to second, and Cole back in with a dive. Shortstop Johnny Level had snuck back in. The throw getting away. Cole bluffs to go to third, as that was a weird play. Level just kind of flung it in at the pitcher, and he just didn't really make any effort to catch it. I think maybe he thought the play was dead. 0-1 the count to Nick Rodriguez. And there's a line drive into left center field. Harold Cole will round third. The throw to the plate is instead to second. It is an RBI, a single for Nick Rodriguez. And the Sixers' first hit plates their first run. 2-out walk, stolen base, RBI single. It's 1-0 Inland Empire. And here is Jake Monroe, who was robbed of a hit by the right fielder Cam Maldonado. Great diving play back in the second. And a pick over. Rodriguez back in with a dive. Well, Cole went on a delayed steal and surprised Cartaya, who threw a 2-hopper to the bag at second. Here's the pitch, and that is grounded towards third. Charging, getting it on the big hop is Walker Martin. His throw's in time, and the side is retired, but the Sixers get on the board. It's 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 left. We've played 3.5. Sixers lead the Giants 1-0. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Lorenzo Miola will lead off for the Giants in the home half of the fourth. Sixers lead at 1-0. Miola singled in the first. That's the lone hit thus far for the Giants. They have drawn 2 walks. As the first pitch from Dylan Jordan in there for a strike. Sinker with 20 inches of run. 92 miles per hour. Here's the next offering on the way, and that's going to miss low and outside. One just slider got away. Here's the 1-1 offering to Miola, and that's a called strike. On the outside corner. 66ers baseball brought to you in part by Lifestream Blood Bank. Did you know that just one blood donation can save up to 3 lives? Learn more at lstream.org. That's Lifestream Blood Bank. Next pitch, fastball swung on and missed, and Jordan collects his first strikeout of the evening, and it will bring up Trevor Cohen, who bounced into a fielder's choice his first trip, so he's 0 for 1. 1-0 Inland Empire here in the bottom of the fourth. Game 1 of the California League Championship Series. As the pitch misses outside. Even stance for Cohen as he fouls this one out of play. One ball, one strike with 1 out. Next pitch, that is a called strike. Part of the plate. Cohen did check his swing. He started off or laid off, but it was a called strike nonetheless. So here's the 1-2 offering on the way. And that's lined into center field, and that's going to get down. Cohen hitting that ball hard. That was 106 miles per hour off the bat. Pitch got a lot of the plate, and Cohen with a 1-out single. Here's Lisbel Diaz, who hit into a double play to end a threat in the first. It was runners at the corners, 1 out, and he bounced into a double play. And that's what Sixers will hope to induce here. Cohen, who was 8 of 10 in stolen bases in the regular season. That was in 28 games, and a pick over. He's back in with a dive. Quintero, in the month plus of being with Inland Empire, was a great cutter down of would-be base stealers, 49%. And he's running. The ball's chopped to short, though. Macias has it, and will get Diaz at first. Cohen started walking off back to the dugout, and he didn't realize that that was out number 2. He got back to the bag. So they started the runner. I don't know if he thought maybe it was a foul ball or if he thought it was out number 3, or a line out, yeah. Oh, he might have thought he was doubled off because it was a high chopper. He just peeked back and saw the ball being caught at that angle. But he's in scoring position, and the batter is Diego Cartaya, the veteran, and a pitch misses way outside. That's really the first kind of bad miss by either pitcher in this game. Cartaya bounced out to third his first trip. Here's the pitch. That misses outside. 2-0, so the veteran hitter will be keyholing one here. 1-0 in favor of the Sixers, but a man in scoring position. That's Trevor Cohen. Dylan Jordan comes set. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball and kind of pitching around maybe Cartaya a little. But on deck is the left-handed hitter, Walker Martin. Cartaya in 20 games batted .085 in AAA St. Paul this year. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses high, so Cartaya draws a walk. Runners at first and second. Third walk issued by Jordan. And the batter will be Walker Martin, who popped out to short his first trip. Walker Martin in 11 games against the Sixers this year batted .233, but homered twice, had 2 doubles, and he knocked in 11 runs. He took 8 walks. He struck out 13 times. So here's the pitch to him, and that misses outside. Back pick to second, and just back in is Cohen. Quintero showing off the arm, but it's ball 1 to Walker Martin. Jordan comes set. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be low for a ball. Just missed the zone. So hitters count at 2-0 to Walker Martin with 2 on and 2 outs. Big pitch here for Dylan Jordan. Martin on top of the plate. And the pitch misses outside. So Jordan is falling behind and command waning a bit. So out goes Quintero to talk to him. A single by Cohen with 1 out. He moved to second on a ground out. That was out number 2, but then Cartaya walked on 4 pitches, and now it's 3-0 to Walker Martin. So the meeting at the mound concludes between the battery. And Cohen off second. Off first is Cartaya. Infield playing Walker Martin to pull. The count's 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. And back-to-back walks will load him up for Cam Maldonado, who popped out to right his first trip. We'll see if Elmer Descends makes a mound visit or not. Maldonado. Takes that pitch inside for a ball. Maldonado batted .217 against right-handers this season, .308 against lefties. Here's the 1-0. That misses outside. Back pick to first, and Quintero threw it away. 1 run will score. Cartaya is going to get waved home as the ball gets by Ruiz. And Quintero, the young catcher, the first pickoff in the inning, you said, okay, you didn't get your shot. But a young catcher just threw away 2 runs. It is 2-1 in favor of the Giants. And making it to third was Martin. And the count is 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Pumped in there for a strike. Oh, it's going to be 2 errors. There's going to be an error on Ruiz that allowed the second run to come home. Next pitch. That misses high, allegedly. It was a pretty good pitch, but called high. Maldonado certainly checked his swing, but that looked like it was in the zone. So the count 3-1. And the pitch misses inside. So 3 straight walks from Dylan Jordan. And the batter will be Jeremiah Jenkins. There comes Elmer DeSenz, the pitching coach for the Sixers. Well, Jordan, it's the loss of command here, and then his fellow battery mate youngster, Marlon Quintero, we've talked about his arm, and he nearly picked off Cohen at second, but the back pick to first was risky, and he threw it away, and 2 runs came in. So DeSenz meeting concludes. So with runners at the corners and 2 outs, a 2-1 lead for the Giants. Here's Jeremiah Jenkins. Here's the pitch, and that is a sinker in there for a strike. One thing the Sixers haven't done a ton of is throw the ball around this year, and bite some right here in the 4th inning, but still plenty of baseball left. But the Giants have taken the lead and looking to add to it. Here's the pitch, and this is way outside. I think the Sixers are just hoping to get Jordan through this inning without anything else coming across. But a runner at third, that's Walker Martin. Cam Maldonado at first. The 1-1 pitch to Jeremiah Jenkins is a breaking ball. Popped into shallow left center. Rowdy Rodriguez got a good break. He'll actually give way to Caleb Ketchup, who had the ball blow to him in left field. And the side is retired. But 2 runs on just 1 hit. 2 costly errors on the same play, and 2 men left aboard. So after the Sixers took a 1-run lead, it was short-lived. The Giants strike for 2 with a little help from the Sixers. We've played 4. It's 2-1 San Jose. You're listening 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
'66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new Cool Zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
So the Sixers trail 2-1 as we head to the 5th. It's 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 errors for the Sixers. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Giants. And Kevin Brugman leads off against Kaner Martinez. And the pitch misses inside. The Sixers finally got to Martinez in the 4th after he was perfect for 3 2/3 innings. A walk, a stolen base, and a single got the Sixers on the board. But Inland Empire gave him 2 back in the bottom of the frame. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Brugman watches it go by the heart of the plate. 1-1 the count. Wasn't the pitch he wanted early in the count. Here's the 1-1 fastball, and that's fouled out of play on the right side. So the count 1-2. That also was over the middle of the plate, but it was actually, I said a fastball. It was a changeup. But Brugman a little late. Here's the 1-2 offering. Breaking ball swung on and missed. So that's actually the second strikeout for Kaner Martinez, and it'll bring up Yohan Macias, who popped out to left his first trip. Martinez gets his signs. Next pitch, that's a changeup that misses outside. Martinez just at 50 pitches as the next offering is a backdoor breaking ball for a strike. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. And that's popped up out of play on the left side. On deck, Marlon Quintero. 2-1, the Giants leading the Sixers. Next pitch, that's lined into left center field, and that is going to drop. It's cut off by the left fielder Lisbel Diaz, and he'll hustle it in to keep Macias at first. But base hit for Macias, and it'll bring up Marlon Quintero, who bounced out to second his first trip. A reminder, 66ers Baseball is brought to you by Omnitrans. Learn more about Omnitrans public transportation at omnitrans.org. So with one out and a runner at first, that's Macias. He's leaning. Not going, though, and the pitch is flared on the first base side foul. That got in on the kitchen of Quintero off the knuckles. So Quintero anxious as he got up there. Imagine wants to hit a 5,000-foot home run to make up for that throwing error. Here's the pitch. That misses up high. That kind of crossed up Cartaya, or maybe it was just Cartaya trying to frame it, but that ball had 16 inches of run back in on the arm side, so trying to frame it, got handcuffed. But he's kept it close, so Macias stays put. Pick over. Macias back in with a dive. At least for the moment, the wind's blowing out to dead center. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball and a good one, but it misses high. Sharp break, but upstairs. Martinez wanted the call. I mean, it was a brilliantly executed breaking ball in terms of bite, but it missed up high. Here's the 2-1 offering. And that ball's hit high in the air to left field, but Lisbel Diaz is under it in front of the track. He'll put it away. Macias thinks about tagging, but stays put. So Quintero gave it a pretty good ride. And lo and behold, as that wind that was whipping out to left is now calmed and blowing out to center. For out number 2, here's Caleb Ketchup, who lined out sharply to the shortstop his first trip up. Here's a pick over. Macias again back in, so one disengagement there. Ketchup bats with 2 outs. Sixers trailing 2-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning from San Jose, Game 1 of the Cal League Championship Series. The series will shift to San Manuel Stadium on Tuesday night as a breaking ball misses inside. You can get your tickets right here at 66ers.com. All sorts of promotions, and you can get a BOGO. You buy a game for Tuesday, a ticket for Tuesday, you get one for Wednesday, if it's necessary. Here's the next pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. So Ketchup digs back in. Macias looks at the outfielder's positioning, now gets off to his lead. Again, the wind picking up out to left. Here's the 1-1 breaking ball, and it's popped up into left center field. Lisbel Diaz calling for it, and the side retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left aboard. We'll head to the home half of the fifth. It is 2-1 in favor of the Giants. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like low 1.75% financing for up to 72 months on all 2025 Tundras, both gas and hybrids in stock, excluding Tundra Pro. All with your easy credit approval when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Robert Hipwell will lead off here for the Giants in the bottom of the fifth inning. Hipwell, the 9-0 hitter, hit into a double play his first trip up, and he takes a fastball for a strike from Dylan Jordan on the outside edge. Just got it. 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Here's the next offering, and swing and a miss on another one. Well, Jordan walked 3 consecutive batters in the fourth. Was hurt by a couple errors by his teammates, but obviously he found himself and got himself into some hot water. Here's the 0-2, and that misses outside. 1-2 the count. Here's the next offering. That's a breaking ball and misses down and in, so the count 2-2. Mentioned that there's a little bit of drop in velocity from Jordan, and you can imagine. Obviously, it's his first pro season. He's logged a lot of innings. He's pitched in high leverage situations also. As the 2-2 misses outside, and sometimes that drop of velocity can also kind of increase your sink a little bit, but it's also the sign of a little bit of a tired arm, and that can affect your command. Here's the 3-2. And there is ball 4. So that is 4 of the last 5 plate appearances that have ended in a walk. So a leadoff walk to the 9-hole hitter. And here's Johnny Level, who, like we said, took Jordan deep in the Arizona Complex League title game, and that was the only run he allowed. Here's the next pitch, and that's a breaking ball. Nearly hits him, but Quintero blocks it. Still a lot of baseball left in this one, and Elmer DeSenz is going to come out, though, the pitching coach, and get that bullpen going, I think. 2-1 the score in favor of San Jose. A leadoff man aboard. But Dylan Jordan been so outstanding for Inland Empire since coming to the Sixers. Was the August pitcher of the month. And I say high leverage games. Sixers had that big series at Fresno with 2 weeks left. Fresno was just hot as could be as well. And Dylan Jordan goes out on Tuesday night and just shoves it for 5 shutout innings, 6 strikeouts. Kind of just set the tone for the series. And then, importantly, on Sunday, we talked about with Dave Stapleton, after Sixers had clinched the night before, a noon game, a lot of times you have a letdown. He went out and shoved it again for 5 shutout innings as the next pitch swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. But he has been a treat to watch. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. Bunt shown by Level, and that's fouled back. So that might tell you anything you need to know. If you're looking at the box score right now, you're saying, 4 walks, all that stuff, and Level, he's in the box. He's having to face it, and he felt like compelled to drop down a bunt there. And he was not bunting for a sacrifice. He was bunting for a base hit. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, chopped to first. Brugman has it. Goes to second for one. Macias' return throw, and that is double play number 3, coaxed by Dylan Jordan. 3-6-3 on the twin killing, and with 2 outs, here's Lorenzo Miola, who's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that is popped up into left center field. Ketchup is under it, and he'll put it away, and that retires the side. So 5 innings, 2 runs, only one's been earned against Jordan, but it's 2-1 after 5 in favor of San Jose. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
We head to the 6th. Top of the order for the Sixers, and back to work goes Keinar Martinez. There's allowed 1 run in 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And in 5 innings has thrown 60 pitches, 43 strikes. He'll face top of the order Jorge Ruiz, Rowdy Rodriguez, Harold Cole. As the Sixers, left-handed batting leadoff man, Ruiz takes that one high and outside. A run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Sixers. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Giants through 5. Breaking ball stays outside. Wind blowing out to center. Ruiz 0 for 2 in this one. Couple of groundouts to the right side. And there's a fastball down the gut for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Next pitch, and that is fouled out of play. Now, Ruiz's last at bat ended in a ground out to first, but it was a lengthy at bat. He fought off a ton of pitches, and so it's usually the sign for when Jorge is going to kind of turn the corner. We shall see if that holds suit here. The 2-2 breaking ball popped up but out of play. Cartaya giving chase, but that's into the seats. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And make no mistake, Jorge Ruiz is a little bit scuffling right now in the playoffs. He's 1 for 12. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. And that is lined into center field. Racing back is Cohen, and it's over his head and off the wall. And Ruiz, just like that, has a double. Well, what were we saying about Ruiz? It seems when he's scuffling, if he has an at-bat where he gets a lot of foul balls, it's usually a good sign. Well, his next time up, double off the wall. That was a fastball at 95 miles per hour and drilled out to the wall in center. So the tying run in scoring position with nobody out here in the top of the sixth. And Rowdy Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2, will be the batter. He's popped out to right and he's grounded out to short. There's a lefty loosening in the pen for the Giants. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses up and in. The Sixers get 5. They've gotten 5 out of Dylan Jordan. You would imagine Ubaldo Soto would be an option out of the bullpen. Another 19-year-old. Here's the 1-0. And that is a check swing that Rodriguez can't hold up on a high fastball. So the count 1-1. It was a 94-mile-per-hour heater. Next pitch, breaking ball, and boy, oh boy, did Rodriguez come out of his shoes on that one. He was looking, breaking ball, got a bit of a hanger, but just missed it. Man alive, Rowdy Rodriguez was looking to hit that to the moon. So the count 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball, and it misses inside. That swing, noticed a couple of people in the stands. They must be chiropractors. They stood up in their seats looking for work. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ruiz off second, a healthy lead. And the pitch, fastball fouled back out of play. That was 95, and Rowdy just underneath it. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. Sixers trail 2-1. And a fastball fouled back again. Top of the zone. Harold Cole on deck. Third time through the order now for Keinar Martinez, who's been brilliant. The 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball, and that is hit high and deep to left field. That ball was hammered. He got that one and way out of here. A 2-run jack by Rowdy Rodriguez. And the Sixers have taken the lead back. Rowdy Rodriguez got the breaking ball he was looking for. It left the ballpark at 106 miles per hour. Double and a homer to start the 6th. And here's Harold Cole. 3rd postseason home run for Rowdy Rodriguez. His 3rd in the last 2 games. And here's Cole ripping one down the left field line. And that's just foul. That was 106 miles per hour off the bat. Three to 2, Inland Empire leading it here in the top of the 6th. Here's the 0-1 offering. And that sinker misses low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Breaking ball, and that's a called strike. The count 1-2. Cole has struck out. He has walked. He's stolen a base, and until just a moment ago, he had scored the Sixers' only run. He asked for time here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Cole. Well, everywhere does the beer batter, but nowhere does it quite as well as San Jose. So Cole has been the beer batter. He's obliged twice. Here comes Edwin Villegas. Martinez pitched brilliantly, but the sixth started off with a double by Ruiz and then an absolute missile to left center by Rowdy Rodriguez. And with one out, nobody on, a change has been made by San Jose. 3-2 Inland Empire. A new pitcher coming in for the Giants. We're in the top of the sixth with one out. You're listening to 66ers Baseball and the Cal League Championship Series.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
New pitcher's a southpaw. It's Ricardo Estrada for the Giants. Now, Estrada faced the Sixers twice this year. Went 1-0. Gave up 3 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings, 8 hits. And Estrada will come into this one. In the regular season, he was 3-1 with a 2.63 ERA in 14 outings. He's native of Chihuahua, Mexico, and he faces Nick Rodriguez. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. Well, it was a brilliant outing for Kaner Martinez through 5, but the Sixers got to him in the 6th with a double and a homer. Still a strong outing, and his longest 5 1/3 innings. He had pretty much been shut down after 5 innings all season long, but tried to roll the dice in the playoffs as Nick Rodriguez chases a fastball at 93 miles per hour, elevated in the zone, inner half. So Estrada, who is 6 feet tall, signed in the 2021 with the Giants. Here's the 0-2, and that's lined into left field, but coming on is Lisbel Diaz, and he'll put it away. Some good swings for the Sixers, though, in the last couple innings. And here is Jake Monroe, who bats with 2 outs. 3-2 in favor of Inland Empire. We're in the top of the 6th. Lots of baseball left. It's been a fun one and befitting these two teams, how well they've played. Certainly the Sixers in the second half. And, you know, the Sixers, if you count playoff games, have won 10 in a row heading into this game. As there's a fastball that misses inside to Monroe. And the Giants just had overall, what a campaign, 81-51. As the next pitch, that is inside as well. They won the first half going away, and in the second half, Fresno got white hot, but boy, the Giants were right there with them till the bitter end. So it's been an excellent team throughout. Next pitch misses high. 3-0 the count. Estrada gets about as far over on the third base side of the rubber as you can. I mean, it's just his big toe touching the rubber. Here's the offering, and that misses high. 4-pitch walk. So with 2 outs, a man at first, and Kevin Brugman will be the batter. Brugman has grounded out to short. A nice charging play by Johnny Level back in the second, and then a strikeout swinging in the fifth. And that was one of 3 strikeouts that Gator Martinez had. Big lead for Monroe and a pick over, and he is out. Jake Monroe with a lefty there took just a gigantic lead and gets picked off, and that will end the sixth. But the Sixers get a booming 2-run jack from, guess who, Rowdy Rodriguez. It was 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll head to the home half of the sixth. Sixers lead 3-2, and young Ubaldo Soto coming out of the bullpen for Inland Empire. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers baseball in the Cal League Championship Series.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ubaldo Soto will come out of the bullpen for the Sixers, and his first pitch is a strike to Trevor Cohen, who leads off here in the bottom of the sixth. Sixers leading 3-2. Cohen takes a breaking ball that misses inside. It's a fastball, curveball changeup for Soto, who was outstanding with Inland Empire since being called up. And this is his second playoff appearance. Went 2 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 strikeout, no runs against Rancho Cucamonga, but a fastball misses high at 96 miles per hour. Soto, 19 years of age, in the regular season 3-0 with a 1.46 ERA and a save in 24 2/3 innings, just 12 hits, 30 Ks, 11 walks. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, blew it by him, swung on and missed. So the count 2-2. Soto facing Cohen, who singled his last trip up, and he lines this one into left field. A base hit. Boy, he just does not miss. Thought that Soto might go to the breaking ball there, but he went with the fastball, tried to beat Cohen, and he lined it into left. So the tying runs aboard, a leadoff single here in the bottom of the sixth. And here's Lisbel Diaz, who has grounded into a double play in the first and grounded out to short in the sixth. So Soto from Sabana Larga in the Dominican Republic comes set. And his pitch fouled back. Fastball down the heart of the plate at 95. Fouled back by Lisbel Diaz. Shadows across home plate. The mound still in the sunlight. Here's the pitch. And a fastball fouled out of play. Ubaldo Soto. Now he's listed at 6'2", 185. He looks like he's about 6'2", 215 now. Sixers playing Diaz to pull and a double play depth on the infield. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. Remember the last time Quintero threw, it was to first base, and he threw it away. Cohen is going. The pitch is fouled off by Diaz. That was a wise choice by Diaz with 2 strikes. That pitch was going to be on the corner close, and he had to protect, but Cohen had a pretty good jump. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball blocked by Quintero, who plays juggle with it, but keeps it in front. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, this is interesting if you're Diaz. That breaking ball wasn't anywhere close. Are you sitting fastball here? Soto has a terrific changeup typically, but with 2 strikes, do you want to throw it? Here's the 2-2 offering on the way. It is a fastball popped up on the infield right side. Nick Rodriguez is there. He'll put it away. So Diaz 0 for 3. And with 1 out, here's Diego Cartaya, who has grounded out and he has walked. So Cartaya awaits as Soto comes set. There goes Cohen. The pitch is fouled out of play. Fastball at 97 over the heart of the plate, and Cartaya was late on it. We saw tremendous power from Diego Cartaya when he was in the Cal League. And while Sixers fans won't certainly root for him now, I think he's become a guy you probably want to. Down the road, here's the 0-1, and the pitch misses low. And what I mean by that is he was feted. He was going to be the next great Dodger call-up, it seemed like. And it didn't work out. And so here he is, kind of starting back over. And to me, that's admirable. Here's the 1-1. Fastball misses low. And from all accounts, he has come to A-ball and done everything that's been asked of him and has been great with the young pitchers. And that's fantastic. But for Sixers fans, what they really want from him right now is a 6-4-3 double play. Here's the 2-1, and it's a changeup that misses up high. 3-1 the count. So Cartaya will be looking for his pitch here. Rowdy Rodriguez's 2-run homer in the top of the inning, giving the Sixers a 3-2 lead. But with 1 out, a runner at first, and Cartaya at the plate. Ubaldo Soto comes set. Cohen off first, and a pick over, and just back in is Cohen. The throw was low, and Brugman picked it and applied the tag at the same time, and Cohen just back in. Here's the 3-1 offering. Fastball flared and foul down the right field line. That was off the end of the bat. So the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Soto set. There goes Cohen. The pitch is belted deep to left field. This ball is crushed way out of here. And Cartaya gives the lead back to the Giants. That was hit 110 miles per hour off the bat. And you got to remember that this is a veteran who'd been in AAA. And Soto grooved a heater at 96. So like I said, if you're a Sixers fan, you're rooting for Cartaya next year. But right now, he's the villain. So it's 4-3 in favor of the Giants. And with one out, here is Walker Martin, who's walked and popped out. He shows bunt, and bunts at a changeup, but comes up empty. Here's the 0-1. Changeup again, swung on and missed. So the count 0-2 with one out and empty bases. And there's a broken bat. Flare into right field, a third straight changeup. And so Soto, after giving up the gopher ball on the heater, went to the changeup. It went to the well for a third straight time and ends up with a broken bat single to Walker Martin. Out comes Elmer Descends. The batter's Cam Maldonado. So Diego Cartaya with the booming two-run homer. And while the pitchers dominated the first 5 innings, the bats have found their way here a little bit. Sixers got a two-run homer from Rowdy Rodriguez to take a lead. It was short-lived, as was their first lead. The Sixers have come out after taking leads and coughed them right back up twice now. So Cam Maldonado stands in. The infield of double play depth. Pick over, and just back in is Walker Martin. Martin was 13 out of 17 in the regular season in steals. Here's the next offering, and a changeup swung on and missed. The count 1-1. Soto didn't throw Cartaya a changeup. Martin leaning, not going, and the 0-1 is popped foul. Fastball 95. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball fouled back. On deck is Jeremiah Jenkins, a left-handed batter. Soto set at the belt. Here's the pitch with the runner going. It's taken outside. It was a breaking ball way off the plate, and Martin's going to head for third. The throw is low, and he's safe at third. Stolen base for Martin, and a wild pitch moves him to third. And for Quintero, he obviously couldn't hear anyone yelling at him, and then his throw was not exactly his finest. And so credit Walker Martin. Now there's a runner at third with 1 out, I should say, and the infield will come in. Here's the 1-2 offering, and that's called strike three. Ring him up. Down looking goes Maldonado for out number 2, so the infield can go back. And here's Jeremiah Jenkins. So Jenkins, who has walked and flown out, stands in with a runner at third. Here's the pitch, and it's low and inside. Did it hit him? They're going to say it hit him. So here's Robert Hipwell, who's hit into a double play, and he's walked. Now, Jenkins, the runner at first base, did not attempt to steal in the regular season. It's a one-run lead, 4-3 here in favor of the Giants. And the pitch misses low in the dirt, blocked by Quintero, saves a run. Runners stay put. One ball, no strikes to Robert Hipwell. Soto set at the belt. The 1-0 lifted out of play on the third base side. Late on that fastball, but it was right down the middle of the plate. Soto's didn't get away with that with Cartaya, but did with Hipwell right there. Here's the 1-1, and that's lined into center. Rowdy Rodriguez coming on and will make the catch, and the side is retired. But Diego Cartaya's 2-run homer gives the lead back to the Giants. In the frame, it was 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left. We will head to the top of the 7th inning. It is 4-3 San Jose. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yohaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yohaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yohaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yohaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yohaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like all 2025 Camry LE hybrids. Just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
Kevin Brugman leads off versus the lefty Ricardo Estrada, who's now the pitcher of record in this one for the Giants, and his first pitch misses inside. Estrada walked Jake Monroe with 2 outs on 4 pitches, but then picked him off as Monroe took a suicide lead. And now he's fallen behind Brugman to start this inning, 2-0. And bullpen looks quiet for the Giants. Next pitch, misses high, 3-0. 6 innings in the books. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Sixers. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Giants. Next pitch, that's a called strike. Estrada into the windup. The 3-1. Brugman lashes that into right center field, and that could be extra bases. He'll take a hard turn. Cutting it off is Cohen, and he will knock it down, pick it up, and keep Brugman to a double. But a leadoff double at that for Kevin Brugman. 103 miles per hour off the bat for Brugman. And so the Sixers with a man in scoring position, and Johan Macias will be the batter. He's batting right-handed, and we'll see if he is looking to bunt. It is certainly the MO of the Sixers. Macias led the team with 14 sack bunts, and he squares here, but takes the pitch low and inside. On deck is Marlon Quintero. So you're giving up the out to get to the bottom of the order, but Macias squares and takes that pitch up and in. Brugman's got to be careful that he doesn't get backpicked as the next pitch misses high to run the count to 2-0. Right now, the sun pretty tough for the left side of the infield and the left fielder, Lisbel Diaz. So, the count 2-0, and do you keep the bunt on? Macias, this season ended up with an RBI total of 52. And he squares and bunts it firmly down the third base side. And up with it is the third baseman, Martin. He had to wait for the second baseman, Miola, to get over there and lobbed it to first and just did get Johan Macias at first. But the sacrifice executed and nearly a base hit. And a good call at first base by Bryce Bobeldijk. But it's a 5-4 putout. And here is Marlon Quintero with the infield in and a 1-run deficit for the Sixers. Quintero lifts this one in the air on the infield. Popped it up. Level, the shortstop is there for out number 2. So now it's up to Caleb Ketchup. So the Sixers gave up the out to get to the bottom of the order, and 18-year-old Marlon Quintero, anxious, popped that one up the end of the bat. So with Brugman at third, Ketchup, who just got under one his last trip up, flew out to left and lined out to short his first trip. He swung the bat well. Here's the pitch, and he takes that one for a strike, just getting the corner. Inside edge. Good pitch to get ahead. 0-1 the count. The pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a good one in there for a strike. Ketchup actually batted worse against left-handed pitching. He's a right-handed hitter. He batted .219 against lefties in the regular season, .296 against righties. The count 0-2. And the pitch is popped up on the infield, and the Giants are going to get out of the jam as the second baseman, Miola, puts it away. So the Sixers elect to bunt with Johan Macias, and the 8 and 9 hitters each pop out to the middle infielders. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. It is stretch time here in San Jose. Sixers trail 4-3. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Sixers trying to keep this a 1-run deficit. Folks, are you looking for a school that sees your child's individual talents and strengths? Ballington Academy is a free charter school in San Bernardino that does just that. With full-day transitional kinder and kindergarten, art and robotics classes for all students, and an after-school program, Ballington Academy will ensure your child shines. Their transitional kindergarten to 5th grade program has child-centered strategies that have delivered outstanding academic results. Call or visit their website today. Spots are limited. So we head to the home half of the 7th, 4-3 in favor of the Giants. And Ubaldo Soto back out there for Inland Empire. He gave up a 2-run homer to Diego Cartaya. Yeah, if you're a follower of prospects in baseball, that Diego Cartaya used to be a top prospect for the Dodgers. Just didn't pan out for him as he moved up the ranks. Signed by the Giants when the Twins let him go and put him in A-ball, and he just made his presence known with a 2-run homer that gave the Giants the 4-3 lead in the 6th. Sixers had a leadoff double in the top of the 7th, but the bunt and then 2 pop-ups, they couldn't cash in that opportunity. So here is Johnny Level, top of the order here, and he takes a changeup for a high strike. 0-1 the count. Level has walked. He's grounded out. He's also grounded into a double play. He is 0 for 2. Lorenzo Miola and Trevor Cohen after that as a breaking ball misses inside. So Level asked for time to adjust his shin guard and his batting gloves, and now he's back in the box. The count 1-1 as Soto delivers, and a fastball fouled down the left field line. So the count 1-2. Our big league scoreboard today will be limited to just the parent clubs here, because we got a ball game, a championship ball game here. As the 1-2 breaking ball and just missed off the plate. Close. Overhand curve. The parent club of the San Jose Giants, of course, the San Francisco Giants up the road, hosted the Dodgers today in that great rivalry as a fastball misses upstairs. 10-2, the Dodgers won that one. Tyler Glasnow beating Robbie Ray. As for the parent club of the Sixers, that's the Angels. They lost to the Mariners. Now, the Mariners will be the parent club of the Sixers next year. The Mariners win at 11-2, but of note, as the 3-2 pitch is lined into right field, coming on is Ruiz, but he's going to have to play it on a hop as that'll drop. So a leadoff single, and that is the 4th hit in an inning allowed by Soto. And here's Lorenzo Miola, who's 1 for 3. In that ball game for the Angels, former Sixer Christian Moore did hit a home run, his 5th. And former Sixer Denzer Guzman got his first big league hit. So congrats to Denzer. He's in the book. Former Modesto Nut Cal Raleigh hit his 54th home run. As a changeup. This is inside. So the count 2-0 to Miola. And that ties him for the single season record for a switch hitter with Mickey Mantle in 1961, a famous year for home runs. Here's the 2-0. That misses inside. Curious to see if the Sixers, who they go to out of the bullpen. They have lots of options, but Brandon Defoe might be one. Hasn't pitched yet in the playoffs. Here's the 3-0. That's in there for a strike. There was actually roster moves for both these teams today. Cole Hillier was transferred from Double-A Richmond for the Giants back to San Jose. Now, he had spent almost the entire season with San Jose. Here's the 3-1, and that is popped up a mile high down the third base line. Is that going to head out of play? It will, despite Macias' efforts. So the count 3-2. And for the Sixers, Brian Vergara was transferred to the Arizona Complex League, and catcher Jonathan Linares was activated from the development list. So 15 pitchers on the roster for the Sixers now. And 5 catchers. Granted, a couple of them haven't played catcher in a long time. 3-2 the count with nobody out. A runner at first. That's Johnny Level. We'll see if he's off on the pitch. Soto delivers. There goes the runner. The pitch is looped foul. That pitch was downstairs and likely ball 4, but Miola got a piece of it. Miola 1 for 3. 4-3 our score here in the bottom of the 7th. Infield has turned 3 double plays already in this game. Looking for another one. Here's the payoff with the runner going, and that is hammered down the left field line. Hooking. Is it fair or foul? It is a foul ball. That was a 93-mile-per-hour fastball down the mathematical middle of the plate. Hitters are too locked in for pitches like that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There goes the runner. The pitch, a changeup, swung on and missed. Down on strikes goes Miola, but Quintero couldn't handle the pitch, and so stealing second is Level. But a strikeout for out number 1. And here's Trevor Cohen, who is 2 for 3. He singled to get that 6th inning going, and it was with 2 strikes. Soto threw a fastball down the middle of the plate, and Cohen lined it into left. Open base at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike at the knees. Good pitch. 95 on that heater. Here's the 0-1. Changeup. This is low. One ball, 1 strike. So Cohen awaits the 1-1 pitch. Wind blowing out to center as the next offering misses low and outside. Fastball. Soto goes to the rosin. He's fighting it a little bit tonight. Trying to work around a leadoff single. That runner now at second after stealing second base. Here's the pitch. It's fouled back. Boy, Cohen He's got a good idea of what he's doing with that bat. Fouled that one straight back. He did hit a home run with the Giants, but his on-base percentage was .438. Here's the pitch. Level's going. A breaking ball misses inside, and Level's going to steal third without a throw. Macias had snuck in. He wanted a pick, but Soto completely locked in on the plate and then missed badly with a breaking ball. So now the infield will come in for Inland Empire. And Johnny Level stealing second and third. Puts himself at third base with one out with a contact guy up. And if you're the Sixers, do you pitch to Cohen here? Or do you give him a strike? Here's the pitch. It's a fastball, and it's chopped over the drawn-in infield. Fastball over the middle of the plate, and here comes Level to score. With Cohen's bat, thought maybe the Sixers would throw him a waste pitch and set up the double play with Lisbel Diaz, who's already hit into a double play today. But instead, it was a fastball, middle of the plate down, and chopped off the plate over the infield. And that's going to do it for Soto. It is 5-3 in favor of the Giants. Third hit of the game for Trevor Cohen. And Dave Stapleton is making the call to the bullpen. And it looks like Victor Garcia coming out of the pen. So, Ubaldo Soto, maybe not as sharp as he would have liked. Got plenty of games left in him. He's 19 years old. But it's a 5-3 lead for the Giants. We'll take a break. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
Victor Garcia, the new pitcher for the 66ers. Garcia in the regular season, 4-5 with a 3.39 ERA and 40 outings, and he picks over to first. Back in is Cohen. And 66 in the third inning, 61 hits, 76 Ks, 24 walks. He was excellent. And his first pitch is in there for a strike to Lisbel Diaz. Now, that being said, Garcia's last couple of outings, he struggled. He gave up 4 runs over 2 1/3 innings on 5 hits and 3 walks. The next pitch is what makes him so special, the changeup, absolutely baffling Diaz, who fires the bat over the Sixers dugout. And so that is the key to Victor Garcia. He has the Bugs Bunny changeup, and we just got a witness of it right there. So the count 0-2 from Los Mochis, Sinaloa, Mexico. Garcia. And, you know, he's had a heavy workload, and I think maybe a little bit tired. He hasn't pitched, though, since September the 6th, so a fresh arm now. And his 0-2 offering. Changeup popped up into shallow right. Jorge Ruiz coming on, and he'll get to that one for out number 2. 5-3 here in the bottom of the 7th in favor of the Giants, and the man who made it 4-3 with a 2-run nuke in the 6th, Diego Cartaya. So Cartaya with a pick over to first and just back in is Cohen. Next pitch, breaking ball, misses high. Cartaya was released by the Twins on July 23rd. 6 days later, picked up with the Giants. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed. The throw from his knees, and in time, guns down the runner. So Quintero shows off that arm, and the side is retired. But a run comes in on 2 hits. There were no errors and nobody left aboard. We will head to the 8th. The Sixers trailing 5-3 here in San Jose in Game 1 of a best-of-3 Cal League Championship Series. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like low 1.75% financing for up to 72 months on all 2025 Tundras, both gas and hybrids in stock, excluding Tundra Pro. All with your easy credit approval when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota Redlands now.
8 innings in the books, and through 7, it is 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Sixers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Giants. It's been a weird night for the Sixers pitching staff in the sense that Dylan Jordan gave up 2 runs, 1 was earned. He walked 6 in 5 innings, struck out 1. Ubaldo Soto went an inning and a third and allowed 5 hits, and including a 2-run homer. First pitch to Ruiz, who doubled his last trip up. Misses high, and still out there is Ricardo Estrada. And a fastball in there for a strike. Estrada kind of on the ropes in that last inning, it seemed like, but the Sixers elected to give him an out with a bunt with 8 and 9 hole hitters coming up, and they both popped out. Here's a chopper over the mound and takes a high hop into center field. Ruiz is going to stop at first base. The center fielder, Cohen, got caught a little flat-footed, expecting that to stay on the infield, and it didn't as the top spin got away from both middle infielders. So a base hit for Ruiz. And that'll bring up the tying run in Rowdy Rodriguez, but he is not going to face Ricardo Estrada. Edwin Villegas is coming out. Rodriguez, who homered his last trip up, his last game of the playoffs, he homered twice. So we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. Tying run at the plate, nobody out. Top of the 8th, Sixers trailing 5-3. You're listening to Championship Baseball.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
What a game! The crowd's buzzing and we all agree. You've earned a cool cup of Minnie Mouse ice cream with flavors like cookies and cream, rainbow ice, and cotton candy. It's the ultimate ballpark treat. So grab a spoon and make every moment a home run at San Manuel Stadium, home of your Inland Empire 66ers. Minnie Mouse ice cream, spoonfuls of fun.
Today's game brought to you by Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon, always in the game. El partido de hoy es presentado por Verizon 5G Home Internet. Verizon siempre está en el juego. Rowdy Rodriguez will face Cade Vernon, the right-hander who went 4-1 with a 1.60 ERA in 36 outings, 7 of 11 in saves, 56 in the third innings, just 35 hits, 43 Ks, 15 walks out of Murray State. And he will face Rodriguez, who homered his last trip up. Ruiz at first. And the first pitch misses low for ball one. 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Sixers saw Vernon 3 times. He went 1-0 with a 3.86 ERA against him. Gave up a home run. 6 hits in 4 2/3 innings. And a breaking ball is popped up into shallow right. There is Cam Maldonado, and he'll put it away. So Rodriguez, who homered on a breaker his last trip up, got this one off the end of the bat. It was down. And a dangerous bat retired here in the 8th, and it'll bring up Harold Cole, who's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. He's walked, stolen a base, and scored a run. But Cole, who in the regular season was second on the team with 9 homers, as he taps this breaking ball, first pitch. Foul for strike one. And he's homered in the playoffs. But he bats with 1 out and 1 on in the top of the 8th. Sixers trailing 5-3. And a pick over. Ruiz is back in with a dive. Field in the shadows. Lights taking stronger effect. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball grounded to short. Level backs up. Has it, goes to second for 1. On to first. In time, says the base umpire. And Cole takes a pitch over the heart of the plate and got on top of it. Hits a 6-4-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. Vernon comes in and does the job. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Sixers trying to keep it a 2-run deficit. Stay with us. It's 5-3 in favor of San Jose. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahavyatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahavyatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahavyatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahavyatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahavyatam of San Manuel Nation.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike 3! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Diego Cartaya, who has homered and walked in this game, will lead off in the bottom of the 8th, 5-3. His Giants leading the Sixers in Game 1 of a best-of-3 championship series. And the first pitch from Victor Garcia, a breaking ball that misses low. Sixers have not felt the sting of defeat since August the 29th. Trailing by 2 here in game 1 of the championship as a breaking ball misses outside. Kartayev has worked himself to a 2-0 count. He'll be followed by Walker Martin and Cam Maldonado. Here's the pitch and a changeup in there for a strike. That was a benevolent call by the home plate umpire for the right-hander, Hector Garcia. Here's the pitch. Changeup swung on and missed. So the count 2-2. It'll be Nick Rodriguez, Jake Monroe, Kevin Brugman scheduled to bat in the top of the 9th for the Sixers. That's the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Coming set is Garcia, and the pitch. That is a slider that just misses outside. So a full count. Garcia delivers. Changeup swung on and missed. Cartaya down on strikes. And so here's Walker Martin, who's 1 for 2, a single. He's walked, he's stolen a base. Sixers, though, have walked 6 batters. They've hit a batter, and they've made a couple errors. And looks like Dave Stapleton, even with Garcia's excellent changeup, is going to come out. So we're going to have a pitching change. And Yokelvin Reyes coming out of the bullpen for the Sixers. We'll tell you more when we come back. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, 5-3 in favor of the Giants. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G Home Internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G Home Internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
It's baseball season, and what's the taste of 66ers victory? Mountain cold refreshment. Choose chill this season and pick up Coors Light to celebrate your fandom wherever you are. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Inland Empire 66ers. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Yokelvin Reyes comes into the game for the Sixers. Reyes will face the left-handed batting Walker Martin. Reyes 1-0 with a 1.32 ERA and 7 outings this year for the Sixers. 13 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 14 Ks, and 9 walks. And his first pitch misses low to Martin with Cam Maldonado, a right-handed hitter, on deck. Here's the next pitch. That misses badly low and outside. 5-3 here in the bottom of the 8th in favor of the Giants. Next pitch, fastball. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the count to Walker Martin. Next pitch, that is just inside. Close, but off the plate. Next pitch, chopped foul, and that got Walker Martin on the rebound in a delicate area. So a full count with one out. Reyes getting his signs. Into the windup he goes, and the payoff pitch is hit sharply up the box. A base hit. Ruiz will cut it off. It's a single for Martin, his second hit of the night. And the batter will be Cam Maldonado. Folks, they've mastered the challenge of fast, delicious dining, offering takeout or dine-in so you can enjoy the unbeatable taste without the wait. That's what makes One Pollo stand out. With 25 locations across Southern California, still serving up the same secret recipe, come taste the tradition that's been perfecting rotisserie chicken for over 40 years at One Pollo. Here's the pitch on the way to Maldonado and misses low. Well, Sixers need to get Reyes some work, obviously. He hasn't pitched in a while, but Garcia is throwing the ball well. Here's the 1-0, and that's a ground ball hit to short. Macias on the backhand can't make any play on that. Well, that was going to be a tough play anywhere. Be an infield hit. Macias got to it, but trying to exchange it into his throwing hand just couldn't. And it's going to be a tough play regardless. So an infield hit. And Jose Estudio will pinch hit. In 19 games, he batted .314. No homers, 11 runs batted in. So Estudio, the pinch hitter for the DH, Jenkins. We'll see what Reyes does against him. Off-speed pitch that misses low. Runners at first and second. Sixers want another ground ball. Here's the pitch. And misses low, 2-0. Out comes Elmer Descends, the pitching coach for the Sixers. Well, Estudio did not face the Sixers this year. He's from Punta de Mata in Venezuela. And he's 21 years of age. But a right-hander who's worked the count to 2-0 as it was a quick mound visit. But Reyes has come in and allowed 2 straight hits. Granted, one on an infield hit. And the pitch is grounded, hits the side of the mound, but still into center field. Estudio delivers a pinch hit that's going to give an insurance run. Rowdy Rodriguez's throw to third is not in time, and Estudio takes second. And so the decision to lift Victor Garcia has now panned out. It is now 6-3 with 2 men in scoring position and 1 out. Infield in for the Sixers for Robert Hipwell, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And Reyes throws one back to the screen, and here comes another run as Reyes is struggling. Two runs are now in. It's 7-3 with a runner at third and 1 out. The fact of the matter is you can make any decisions you want to, but the players have to execute, and Reyes has not. This time. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, and a good pitch. 1-1 the count. Next offering. Changeup. Misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Still just 1 out. 3 straight singles and a wild pitch. Next pitch. Strike at the knees. The count 2-2. Kelvin Reyes delivers, and that ball chopped foul. Reyes did not allow a run over his final 5 outings with the Sixers. Here's the 2-2 breaking ball. Hipwell pulls this foul down the right field line. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is called strike 3. Fastball at the knees. So down looking goes Hipwell. And Johnny Level will be the batter. Level, who in the 7th got an important insurance run. They've since tacked on 2 more. But he singled, stole second, stole third, and came in on Trevor Cohen's bounding ball up the middle. And he swings and fouls off that breaking ball. The count 0-1. So the Sixers certainly have their work cut out for him. It'll be Nick Rodriguez, Jake Monroe, Kevin Brugman, and you hope after that can get it going to a critical mass. Here's the pitch. And Level can't check his swing on that breaking ball. So the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 8th, 7-3. The Giants lead it with 2 outs and a runner at third. And Reyes delivers, and that pitch fouled back by Level. Series game number 2 on Tuesday at San Manuel Stadium. You can get your tickets at 66ers.com. There'll be fireworks after the game. There'll be all sorts of $2 promotions, tickets, and food and drink specials. And a buy one, get one. If you buy a ticket, you get one for Wednesday's potential game. As the next pitch swung on and missed. So Reyes comes back and gets back-to-back strikeouts, but the damage had been done. 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors and 1 man left aboard. We will head to the 9th. The Sixers trailing 7-3. Stay with us. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
We are your neighbors. We are your friends. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation. Yahaviatam. It means people of the pines, but it stands for so much more. This was a name known among our Mariam ancestors long before we would be called the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians. Yahaviatam. Today, its spirit lives on in all of us. We are stewards of the land. We act on our beliefs to build a brighter future for all. Yahaviatam. This name is our own, spoken in our language and rooted in our traditions. It is forever part of our history. It is the heart and soul of our sovereignty. Yahaviatam. This is who we are. This is who we have always been. We are the people of the pines. We are Yahaviatam of San Manuel Nation.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like all 2025 Camry LE hybrids. Just $309 per month with only $29.99 due at signing. When you lease for 36 months and finance through Toyota Financial Services with your easy credit approval. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaOfRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
Nick Rodriguez will lead off for the Sixers. He is 1 for 3, an RBI single back in the fourth. And he will try to get the rally going for the Sixers after 8 innings. It's 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Sixers. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Giants. So, Cade Vernon back to work, and the pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. Nick Rodriguez didn't like the call. Borderline went the way of the pitcher. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, squibbed back up the first base line. Vernon has it. His throw to first in time, and that's out number 1. Jake Monroe, who has gone 0 for 2. He's walked, but then was promptly picked off. So Monroe trying to get something going, and it takes a slider for a strike. Good pitch there by Cade Vernon. So Vernon back up on the slab. Monroe awaits. And a breaking ball, chopped foul. 0-2 the count. Sixers bullpen could not stop the Giants. Two runs against Dylan Jordan. One was earned, but Baldo Soto gave up 3 runs. Victor Garcia pitched well, but Yokelvin Reyes struggled. Here's the 0-2, and Monroe is dismissed on a breaking ball. So it's up to Kevin Brugman. Giants looking to hold court here in their only game of the championship series, as the series will shift on Tuesday to San Manuel Stadium. Next pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That is called a ball, just low. Sinker, 92 miles per hour. 1-1 the count. Next pitch, breaking ball, fouled out of play. So the Sixers are down to their final strike here in Game 1. Inland Empire has not lost in September. They haven't lost a game since August 29th. But 1 strike away from defeat in Game 1 of the Cal League Championship Series. San Jose fans on their feet. 1-2 the count to Kevin Brugman and the pitch. Check swing, did he offer? No, he did not on appeal. 2-2 the count. Vernon comes set. And the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. The ball game is over, and the Giants take Game 1 of this best of 3, 7-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Inland Empire falls on the road at San Jose to open up the championship series. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with the Javier Tom postgame show. You're listening to 66ers Baseball.
Did you know you can save 3 lives with just 1 blood donation? When you give blood at LifeStream Blood Bank, your donation goes to local patients at your area hospital. The need for blood is constant. Without blood donors, hospitals would not have the products they need for life-saving treatments. Find your nearest LifeStream location by visiting lstream.org or calling 800-TRY-GIVING. Will you save a life today?
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long.
Strike three! You're out!
Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
Catch the best plays from your favorite teams from the comfort of your home with Verizon 5G home internet. Fast, reliable, and perfect for the whole family. Enjoy top plays, games, and interviews. Switch now and experience the home field advantage with Verizon 5G home internet.
Disfruta de las mejores jugadas de tus equipos favoritos desde la comodidad de tu hogar con Verizon 5G Home Internet. La internet residencial rápida y confiable. Perfecta para toda la familia. Vive tus partidos favoritos, jugadas y entrevistas. Cámbiate ahora y aprovecha la ventaja de jugar en casa con Verizon 5G Home Internet.
We welcome you back to the Javier Tom postgame show. Sixers drop game one of this best-of-3 playoff series, the lone game in the North Division ballpark. A 7-3 final for San Jose. The final lines, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 3 left on for Inland Empire. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 6 left on for San Jose. Ricardo Estrada got the win. He's 1-0 in the playoffs, while Ubaldo Soto took the loss for the Sixers, giving up 3 runs on 5 hits in an inning and a third, including a booming home run to Diego Cartaya. And he's 1-1. And Cade Vernon gets his first save of the playoffs. Time of the game, 2 hours and 32 minutes for 1,872 fans on a gorgeous night here in San Jose. Home run, as we mentioned, for Diego Cartaya, his first of the playoffs. Rowdy Rodriguez for the Sixers, his third of the playoffs. But in the end, not enough as the Sixers fall in this one, 7-3. We'll come back and tell you who did well offensively as Inland Empire falls in this one, 7-3. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Javier Tom postgame show.
Attention baseball fans. Are you ready to catch all the action at the Inland Empire 66ers game in San Bernardino? Make getting to the game as easy as catching a fly ball with Omnitrans, your affordable and convenient public transportation in San Bernardino. And here's the best part. When you ride Omnitrans to the game, you can score free tickets for the exciting Home Run Hill section at the stadium. Omnitrans proudly partners with the 66ers to make sure you can catch all the thrills without breaking the bank. So hop on board with Omnitrans and cheer on the Inland Empire 66ers. It's the perfect way to score big without any hassle. Omnitrans, your ride to the game. Visit omnitrans.org for more information.
66ers fans can now be a part of the Route 66 crew. Members of the Route 66 crew get exclusive fan merchandise, can attend exciting fan events, and enjoy the game from our new cool zone. Route 66 crew members get all this and much more at a great price. Call 909-888-9922 and ask about a Route 66 crew membership. Again, the number to call, 909-888-9922.
We welcome you back to Excite Ballpark, and Excite indeed. It was a very fun night here, but the San Jose Giants kept the pressure on the Sixers bullpen and got the win, 7-3. Who did well offensively? Well, it was an excellent night at the plate for Trevor Cohen, who went 3 for 4 in this game, scored 2 runs, and boy, he showed why he's such a great on-base machine. 2 strikes does not seem to faze that young man. It was a 2-hit game for Walker Martin, and he drew a walk as well. But while not a multi-hit game, Diego Cartaya went 1 for 3, and that 1 hit was a booming home run against Ubaldo Soto in the 6th inning that turned a 3-2 lead for the Sixers into a 4-3 deficit, as Cartaya, the veteran, who started the season with AAA for Minnesota and St. Paul, a former Cal Leaguer back in 21 and 22 as a top prospect for the Dodgers, back in the Cal League, and boy, oh boy, did he make the most of it in this Game 1 of the California League Championship Series. So he also did a nice job catching with the staff. He handled it well, but those were the hitting stars for Quakes. For the Sixers, Jorge Ruiz went 2 for 4 with a double in this ball game, and that was the only multi-hit game. Of course, the home run by Rowdy Rodriguez, and Rowdy with his third home run in his last 2 games in the playoffs. It's just been such a run for Rowdy Rodriguez. He went 1 for 4 in the game, but a booming 2-run jack. But in the end, the Sixers, and at the time, it gave the Sixers a lead, but the Sixers bullpen just could not hold on. So the Sixers fall in this one, a final of 7-3. We'll take a break here on the Javier Tom postgame show and come back with one more segment to talk a little more about this one and preview Tuesday night's Game 2. The Sixers, hey, how about this deal? The Sixers are hoping for a Game 3, so if you buy a Tuesday ticket, you're going to get a Wednesday one as well, as the Sixers need to win both those games to win their first Cal League title since 2013. The Giants trying to win their first since 2021, and technically it was called Low A West then, which was, not the most creative name in the world, but it was what it was. Sixers, they fall 7-3. We'll be back. You're listening to the Javier Tom postgame show.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Immersed in the grind or off the grid, the Kumho Tire Road Venture RT offers performance without compromise. It's a tire that offers the ultimate duality. Quiet and comfortable when you're getting around town, but rugged and durable to tackle your favorite escapes. Trusted, reliable, on or off-road. The Kumho Tire Road Venture RT. In the grind or off the grid. Ready for life's adventure.
Right here, right now, Toyota Red.
Summer may be over, but our savings are hotter than ever during our endless summer of savings. Like low 1.75% financing for up to 72 months on all 2025 Tundras, both gas and hybrids in stock, excluding Tundra Pro. All with your easy credit approval when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Hurry in today or go to ToyotaofRedlands.com for details and save.
Toyota of Redlands now.
We welcome you back as the 66ers fall in Game 1 of the championship series of the California League by a final tonight of 7-3. And first loss for the Sixers since August 29th, as Inland Empire had won 10 consecutive contests, 8 to end the regular season and 2 in the playoffs. But they lose an important Game 1, obviously, but it's a best of 3, and the series will shift to San Manuel Stadium on Tuesday night at 6:35 p.m. But in this one, the final lines: 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, and 3 left on for Inland Empire. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and 6 left on for San Jose. The win to Ricardo Estrada out of the bullpen. He's 1-0. The loss to Ubaldo Soto. He's 1-1. These are playoff lines. As once the playoffs start, your stats start over. And Cade Vernon got his first save. 2 hours and 32 minutes. Time the game in for 1,872 fans here at Excite Ballpark. A home run from Diego Cartaya, a 2-run go-ahead home run. In this one, the former Dodgers top prospect is now a Giants A-ball farmhand, and he made his presence known with a booming home run tonight against Ubaldo Soto. For the Sixers, Rowdy Rodriguez went deep for the 3rd time in the last 2 games, and an impressive playoff run for Rowdy, but Sixers are going to need even more. Isn't that funny how that works? They always need more. As the Sixers will try again on Tuesday at home and a really good pitching matchup, a fun one. 6:35, the scheduled first pitch. Will be with you at 6:25 with the Javier Tom pregame show, and it will be righty Trey Gregory Alford going for the Sixers. Now in the regular season, TGA went 1-0 with a 1.42 ERA and 6 starts. He got a no decision in Game 1 of the playoffs against Rancho Cucamonga. Gave up, he has an ERA of 9. He gave up a couple runs in that outing, but electric arm. And so we'll see how he fares against this confident San Jose Giants bunch. It will be Luis De La Torre going for the Giants, and he threw 5 scoreless innings against Fresno in Game 1 of the playoff series in Fresno last week. So he will be a handful. Sixers have seen him once, but talented 22-year-old left-hander that's kind of burst on the scene as a prospect for the Giants this year. So the Sixers fall in this one 7-3. The Sixers will bus home tonight. They'll have an off day tomorrow, and they'll be back at it on Tuesday, and we invite you to join us for that. And that game will be on MILB TV as well as streaming audio on 66ers.com. So you can certainly catch your 66ers in the championship series there. And as I mentioned, tickets, get a 2-for-1. You get a game ticket for Tuesday, which will have promotions, $2 promotions, and fireworks after the game. And then also you'll get a ticket for Wednesday's potential game, a game the Sixers will need to play if they're going to win the 2025 Cal League Championship. So until Tuesday from downtown San Bernardino, that's going to do it for us tonight in San Jose as the Sixers drop Game 1 of this California League Championship Series 7-3. Until Tuesday, that'll do it. I'm Steve Wendt. Have a great night and take it easy.
Thank you for listening to tonight's game. And remember that you can get all your Inland Empire 66ers information at 66ers.com. We'll see you next time with more Inland Empire baseball, heard worldwide at 66ers.com.